Hello.
So good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. We'll start in 5 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Can you see my Excel file? Okay. So why Excel?
To store data, visualize, analyze, and
Yeah, we have data. We need to transform this into meaningful information using different kind of formulas. In the course, we'll be covering more than 100 plus formulas in the entire course. Okay, after that, we'll summarize and visualize and analyze this data. Okay, we'll analyze with the help of dashboards, visualize it using charts, pivots, slicers. Okay, and then summarize with the help of groups, subtotals, etc. And finally, we'll also look into this print, protect, and share techniques related to printing, protection, all. So, in how many ways we can store data in Excel? One thing is we can store, we can type it manually. Whatever data, you can type that data manually in Excel. That is one way. One more is you can copy paste from different files into the current file. And finally, you can import data. You can get this data from servers, different kind of servers, SQL server or the different servers, or from web page, or any other Excel file or MS Access file, Notepad, text file. You can import the data also into the Excel. If you are using SQL, you need to write a query. So these are the different ways you can store data. Once you get the data, you perform calculations with the help of formulas, which will be covered in the course. And then comes the analysis of this data. As we said, as I've discussed in demo, Excel is there from 1985. The first version, it was named as Multiplan. From the second version, it was called Excel. So today it is 2025. Roughly, it is there in the market from the last 40 years. What is a cell?
A combination of intersection of row and column.
Yeah. So what is this current cell address?
D16.
Yeah, this you can see here in the name box. Okay, cell is an intersection of a row and a column. This cell address is D16. Column is D column. 16 is row. So all these columns are this vertical A, B, C, D. All these are columns. These numbers 1, 2, 3. These are rows. So it is intersection of the rows and columns. So currently, what is this cell address?
C8.
Yeah, C8. You can see here. Okay, you can change the name of this cell address also. Default cell address is C8. Suppose you want to change it, give a name. You can go to this name box and type. Suppose you want to say Excel here. For this cell C8, you are giving a name as Excel. Okay, if you go to C8 now, what is the name you can see here? Now, what is the name currently?
Excel.
Yeah. If I am here, right now I am in which cell? What is the cell address?
D4.
D4. I will go to this Excel. If I go to click on Excel, it will go to this C8. Can you see? I am here. If I want to go to C8, I have named it as Excel. I will click on this Excel. It is going to C8. Okay. So this is how you can rename a cell. I will just click on undo so that I will make it C8 only. This is right now, what is a range? A collection of cells is called a range. So what is this range? It starts from which cell?
C5 to C4 to C8.
Yeah, it starts from C4 to C8. I will just apply borders for this range. So this you can, how this is shown in Excel is C4 colon C8. This is the way you write. This range of cells, you write it as C4 colon C8. Okay, this collection of cells is called a range. What is this range which I have selected? What is this? How you write this range now?
D4 colon D8.
It starts from what? C4 ends with D8.
Okay.
It starts from C4. It is starting from C4 and it is ending in D8. So you write it as C4 colon D8. This is the way you represent this range. Okay. So we have discussed about what is a range and what is a cell. Now we'll, what is a sheet? Collection of all these cells. all these cells put together, entire cells put together is called a sheet. Right now, what is the sheet I am in? What is the sheet name?
About Excel.
Yeah. What is this sheet currently which I am in?
Excel UI.
Yeah. I request even other participants can participate in the discussion. So this is about Excel. Right now I am in the sheet about Excel. Okay, this is called a sheet or a worksheet or a sheet tab also. Okay. And what is a workbook?
Collection of sheets.
Yeah, workbook is collection of all these sheets put together is called a workbook or it is called a file. Okay, right now what is this file name?
Excelytics Excel training Excel.
Yeah, Excelytics Excel training is this current file name. This is the workbook. Okay, or considered as file, which has different sheets. It has a home sheet. This is home. This is about training. Right now I am in about Excel sheet. These are the different sheets within this workbook or within this file. This is Excel UI, customized UAT, keyboard shortcuts list. These are all different sheets. Okay. Coming to the object model of Excel, Excel is an application. Inside this application, you have different workbooks or files. Okay. Within this file, you have different sheets, worksheets or sheets. Inside a sheet, you have cells. You have this data. You have tables, charts, pictures, all different things. Okay. If you take PowerPoint, okay, you have in the considering the object model of Excel, you have the presentation PPT. Okay. Inside a presentation, you will have different slides. Okay. Inside a slide, you will have tables, pictures, data. Okay, that is the things inside a slide. If it is a Word document, okay, inside a Word document, you will have different
Objects.
1 minute. If you take a Word as an application, you will whatever like you call a presentation or a workbook in Excel, you call it as a document in the Word. Inside a document, you have different pages, just like sheets. You have different pages in the Word, and inside a page, you have the text, or you have charts, you have pictures, tables, everything like. Now we'll discuss about this extensions. What is a JPEG dot JPEG? What is a data? Which type of file is it?
Image.
Dot JPEG. It is an image file. If it is a dot DOC,
Document.
yeah, document. If it is dot PPT,
PowerPoint.
yeah, PowerPoint presentation. If it is dot HTML,
Web page.
yeah, web page. HTML full form is hypertext markup language. If it is dot PDF,
PDF file.
PDF file, it is a portable document format. Similarly, you have different extensions in the Excel. Earlier version of Excel, that is between 1997 to 2003, the default extension is .xls. Okay. In this extension, you can store both data as well as macros. Okay. But this type of extension you have in the older versions, like if you are using a older version of Excel, like between 1997 to 2003. Of course, you can save this even in the new version, you can save it as .xls. But right now, what is the default extension in the Excel?
XLSX.
Yeah, this is the default extension. Okay, but you can see it can only store data, but you cannot store macros in this extension. Okay.
For Mac.
What? If it is a, what is the difference between XLS and XLSX in that case? In XLS, you can store both data as well as macros. In XLSX, you can only store data. You cannot store macros. Okay. And you have other extensions like .XLSM and XLSB. XLSM, it will store both data and macros, just similar to XLS. Okay. XLSX, it is from 2007 onwards, like whatever the 2007 onwards, if you are using different Excel, like from 2007, 2010, 13, 16, 19, and currently Office 365. Right now, the default extension, if you save any file, it is saved as XLSX. Okay. Which is a macro free book, you can say. Like it can only store data, but it cannot store macros. XLSM is it can store both macros as well as data. XLSB is also both, you can store macros as well as data. But then what is the difference between these two, XLSM and XLSB? You can reduce the size. Okay. With the help of XLSB, you can see here, you can reduce the file size. I will just show you some example. Can you see this? When you saved it as .xls, what was the file size? Around 3 MB. Okay. When you save it as XLSX, the same file, it was around 1410 KB. And in XLSB, what is the file size? XLSB. It is 815 KB. When compared with XLSX, XLSB's file size is less. Okay, you can reduce the file size by storing it as XLSB. If it is a CSV, it was around 1.8 MB. Even in text also, it is around, when you save it as text, it is 1.8 MB. In Excel SB, you can reduce the file size. You can see here, when compared with XLSX, you can see it is XLSX is 1410 KB, whereas XLSB is 815 KB. So you can reduce the file size when you save it as XLSB. So the earlier version of Excel has how many rows? If it is a .xls, how many rows it has?
65,000.
65,000. What is the meaning of macros? Macros, see, it is a program in the Excel. Okay. You can automate things using macros. Okay, that however, that for that there is a different course. It's called VBA macros. So that will not be there in this course. Like macros will not be taught in this course. In this course, only will be teaching you basics and advanced Excel. Okay, with macros, that is again in Excel only. Okay, it is a program in Excel. If you want to automate things, then it is done through macros. Okay, what is this extension .xls? Number of rows is 65536 and number of columns is 256. And if you take this .xlsx, XLSM and XLSB, what is the number of rows?
10,48,576.
Yeah, it is 10,48,576, which is nothing but 2 to the power of 20. And what is the number of columns? 16,384, which is 2 to the power of 14. Okay, like suppose You can see right now I am in the last row, 10,48,576. This is the last row. Okay. And this is the last cell. XFD is this last cell. That cell address is denoted here, XFD 10,48,576. So how big is your worksheet? I think I have discussed in the demo.
Yes, sir.
So I am not going to discuss today. Do anybody wants me to discuss? If anybody wants me to discuss, I will discuss. Otherwise, I will skip it. So, okay, then I will go to the next topic. Since I have already discussed this everything in a demo, these things like total cells and how much time it will be needed to fill one entire worksheet, taking 1 second to touch each cell. So let me discuss the user interface. What is the full form of UI? User interface. So this is what is this file name? What is the file name of this?
Excelytics Excel training.
Yeah, here you can see this file name in the title bar. This is called the title bar. Okay, just to the left of the title bar, it is called a quick access toolbar. Suppose if I want to add anything to the quick access toolbar, so let me add this. Like suppose I want to add all the borders. I want to add it. I will just right click here. Here there is an option called add to quick access toolbar. I will click on this. You can see you are getting this all borders here. Okay. Now suppose I want to apply the border, suppose. So normally what I have to do? I can go to this drop down and then I will click, suppose I will select this range. Here I want to apply all borders. Either I have to go here and then click on this using a mouse. Then I am able to apply all the borders here. Otherwise, if I want to use a shortcut, I will press Alt. After Alt, I will go to this Home tab. To go to Home tab, what I have to press? I have to press H. Here you can see H. I will press H. After that, to get into the borders, I have to press B. After that, to get all the borders, I have to press A. Okay, this way I am able to apply the borders using a keyboard. So Alt HBA is the shortcut for applying the borders. Okay. I will show it again. Press Alt, press H, and then press B, and then press A. A is for all borders. Okay, then you are able to apply all the borders without using a mouse. I will click on undo. Otherwise, what I can do, you have added this all borders to the quick access toolbar. You have to press 4 times. Alt HBA means you need to press 4 times. Otherwise, what you can do is press Alt and then press 3. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, we'll continue. So what is the difference between quick access toolbar and then a usage of all borders from here, like with shortcut Alt HBA. What is the difference?
Easy access.
Yeah, if it is Alt HBA, you need to press how many times? 4 times.
4 times.
If it is in the quick access toolbar, now you are pressing only Alt and 3. Okay. Alt and 3, if you press, you will get this. Like I will select this range, press Alt and 3. Okay, then you are able to apply the borders.
Sir, can you explain me how we can keep it as quick as?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, I just want to know the step of how we can add as quick as.
Okay, how to add to the quick access toolbar?
Yes.
Okay. See, suppose you want to add this all borders to the quick access toolbar. Okay. You need to press this all borders. You have this all borders in this drop down. Okay. Right click on this. You have the option. First option is add to quick access toolbar. Just click on it. You have added this. Suppose you want to add insert, you want to add this pivot table to the quick access toolbar. Go to this, right click. You have the option add to quick access toolbar. Now you have added even pivot table to the quick access toolbar. See, whatever you are using frequently in Excel, okay, you can add them to the quick access toolbar. Okay, to access fastly. Now suppose I want to apply the borders now. Here I will select this range. Okay, I will press Alt. And what is the option I have to press for all the borders? 3 or 4?
3.
3.
Three.
Yeah, Alt and 3, then you are able to apply the borders. Okay, this way you can add anything to the quick access toolbar. If you want to remove the things from the quick access toolbar, if I want to remove these borders, just right click. You have this option, remove from quick access toolbar. If you want to remove these pivot tables, right click, remove from quick access toolbar. This way you can customize your quick access toolbar. If you want to add, right click, add to quick access toolbar. If I want to suppose add this name manager.
Sir,
to
how
the,
to remove from quick access?
how to?
Remove from this quick access toolbar.
Yeah, here, can you see all borders right now? It is there in the quick access toolbar.
Yes, sir.
Click on this, right click, just right click on it. You have this option. What is the first option?
Remove. Okay.
Yeah, you remove, it will go away. Again, if you want to add, here go to this all borders, right click, add to quick access toolbar. Suppose you want to add this name manager to the quick access toolbar, right click, add to quick access toolbar. Then you are getting this name manager. If you want to remove it, right click, remove from quick access toolbar.
But in my Excel, it is not appearing into the quick access. I'm trying to do that. Actually, I'm trying to practice side by side.
Yeah,
It is
your
not
voice is breaking. Can you repeat your question?
in my Excel. I'm trying to do the same thing, but I can't see into the quick access. It is not coming into the pop-up.
You mean you are not able to add to the quick access toolbar, or you are not able
Yes,
to?
yes. I'm not able to add this quick access to the toolbar.
See, if you want to add anything to the quick access toolbar, suppose you have this table is there in insert tab. Okay, here this table is there now. If you
Yes.
want to add, just right click here on this table. You have this option, add to quick access toolbar. Suppose you are in the home tab, go to this home tab. Okay, go to this font section. You have this drop down borders. You go to the all borders. Just do
Okay.
along with me. Do along with me. Go to this all borders. Okay.
Okay.
On the all borders, just right click.
Okay.
Right. Right now, why it is disabled for me? Because it is already added to the quick access toolbar. Can you see here?
Yes.
So for you, it will be enabled. This will show. You just click on this, add to quick access toolbar. It will come into the quick access toolbar. Are you able to do it now?
No, I don't think so. It is not visible yet.
So tell him to share the screen.
May I?
Yeah, who is having this doubt?
Yeah, I can share the screen right now.
Yeah, you share.
We got it, sir.
Sir, I think you need to close your sharing, then I can share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah. Here,
Please, sir, when I'm trying to click,
go to
I
right click. Right click. Which version of Excel you are using?
I have no idea. I have this Excel in my PC. I recently bought one. My PC is like i5 version.
Yeah.
i5 version. I have my PC like i5 version. I don't
Okay.
know
Let,
how to say.
let I, what one thing we'll do is we'll discuss for you after the class separately. Normally, this is the way. There might be some settings issue, maybe. Okay. If you are not able to do,
Okay.
see what. Let me continue the class. We'll discuss this.
After the class. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. This is the title bar where you can see the name of the file. So, what is the name of the file?
Excelytics, Excel running.
Okay, that you can see here in the title bar. Now I have discussed about quick access toolbar. Okay. These are the ribbons, like this is a home tab, insert tab, page layout, formulas tab, okay, data tab. This is a ribbon. Okay, inside this you have different groups. This is a clipboard group. This is a font group. Right now I am in the home tab. Okay, this is a font group. This is the alignment group. This is the number group, styles group, cells, editing. Similarly, like suppose if I am right now in insert tab, here I am in the tables group. Like this is a charts group. This is a spark lines group. This is filters group. Okay. This is regarding the groups. This is a name box where you can see the cell address. So right now it is showing A7. So this is the current cell. Okay. Here, this is the formula bar where you can see the formula. And you have the column labels, A, B, C, and row labels, 1, 2, 3. So these are the row labels and here are the column labels. And you have different sheets here, home, about training, about Excel, Excel UI, customized QAT. Okay, this is a keyboard shortcuts list. Right now, which I'm in which sheet? What is the name of the sheet?
Excel UI.
Yeah, Excel UI. So similarly, you have here the status ready, showing it as ready, and then zoom options here towards the right hand side. Okay. So this is related to the user interface. I have discussed about this QAT, quick access toolbar. Like you can add anything to the quick access toolbar. Okay. Whatever things that you are using frequently, you can add them. Okay, these are the shortcuts list. Okay, what is the shortcut for save?
Control S.
Yeah, here you have this control and then see this, how to read this. This is save means control plus S. What is the shortcut for copy?
Control plus C.
Yeah, control C. This is a control C. What is cut?
Control plus X.
Yeah, control plus X. Paste.
Control plus V.
Okay, you can go through these shortcuts. Remembering shortcuts is not mandatory. It is just if you want whatever shortcuts you are using, whatever things that you are using frequently, that you can remember it through shortcuts. There is no need, there is no hard and fast rule that you need to remember a shortcut. Okay, maybe some things like maybe suppose you are creating pivot tables, then you can go through like what is the shortcut for creating a pivot table, like for applying and removing filters. Suppose this is a shortcut. What is the shortcut for applying and removing filters? How to read it? It is
Control
control.
plus Shift plus L.
Yeah, control plus shift plus L. For find, what is the shortcut? Control plus F. If you want to do any content to italic, if you want to change it to italic, it is control plus I. So this is the way to read the shortcut. Okay, you can just go through this shortcut maybe today. Okay.
Sir, can you share this in the group?
Yeah, you might be given access to the material. Na? If you have been given access to the material, everything will be there in the material.
Sir, there is no access given.
You please contact front office team. Okay, they will share the material with you. You need to provide your email ID. They will share the Google Drive. Okay, from there you can download. Just go to the Google Drive. They will give complete access. Like a folder will be there. Okay, after that, when you click on that, you can download all the things. Like, okay, if you are not able to get today, then tomorrow, let me know. Like today, you need to just discuss with the front office team. After the class, you can discuss with them today at any time. If you have not been given access, ask them to provide the access. Like
Okay, sir.
in that, you have this, like you will be given access, like you will be given to this material access, where you have this B00675. This is your batch ID. Okay, you will be given this material, like complete material. In this Excel training full course, like you will have these all Excel files. Right now, I am in Excelytics Excel training file. Okay. Okay, you just discuss with them. If you're not getting today, maybe tomorrow you can let me know. Okay, you can just discuss, you can just go through this, all the shortcuts list. There is no mandatory, it's not any mandatory requirement. Okay. Whatever you are using frequently, try to just remember them. Now, let me discuss the data types. Okay, here you have what is this inside this cell? A1, what is the thing? What is the value inside this cell?
10.
A1, A1.
3, sir. Sorry.
Okay. What I will do is I will multiply this multiplied by, I will multiply by 2. What is the output?
6.
So what is the output you are getting?
5.
So why it is calculating 3 into 2 or 3 plus 2?
3 plus 2, sir.
So why Excel is not able to understand the formula, or what is the issue? So 3 into 2 is it 5 or 6?
6, sir.
So Excel has got something wrong here. 3 into 2 basic calculation, it is showing an error of like 5. See, if I go to this cell now 3, what is there inside this cell actually?
3, sir.
In the formula bar, what you can see?
2.5.
So, yeah, if I am rounding off, like removing this decimal 2.5, when you round off, what it will become?
2.5.
3. When you round 2.5, it will be shown as 3. Okay. I will increase the decimal. Suppose if I increase the decimal, it is showing 2.5 only. When you are multiplying 2.5 by 2, what is the output? When you multiply 2.5 by 2, it is what is the output?
5, sir.
5. Yeah, then it is correct only. Only thing is I have rounded here. Here the display value is 3, but actual value is 2.5. Okay. So you need to be really very careful. Like whatever display value, don't trust the display value. See, you need to look into the formula bar to know the actual value. Actual value you can see in the formula bar. Only thing is when you are rounding off, when you are decreasing the decimal, 2.5 gets rounded off to 3. Okay, but when you are multiplying, it is showing 3 into 2. Actually, the calculation is on 2.5 multiplied by 2. So the calculation is on the actual value. Actual value you can see in the formula bar. Okay. So don't trust the display value. Look for the actual value in the formula bar. Okay. So what are these values? Currently in this A4, A5 and A6.
A6 has 30,
Yeah, A4.
10,
So what is the sum of these three?
60.
So I will write here, I will put a sum formula. Sum of these three numbers. What should be the output?
60.
So what is the output you are getting?
0, sir.
You got 0.
Yes, sir.
So what is this in the 10 here? What is the in the formula bar? What is it showing?
10, sir.
For 20, what is it showing?
20, sir.
For 30,
Same 30.
but why you are getting 0? Sum of 10, 20, 30 is should be 60. For that, I will discuss why it is showing 0. For that, I will just discuss this data types. Okay, there are 5 different data types in Excel. Okay, text, number, date time, logical output, and formula error. Like if you type any text, what is the default alignment? I think I have discussed during demo also. What is the default alignment for text?
Left side.
Left
Yeah,
side.
see, you can see here default alignment is left hand side. If I type a number, what is the default alignment?
Right side.
Right side.
Yeah, right hand side. Date, suppose for today's date, I will use a formula called today. What is today's date is 7th April. What is the default alignment?
Right.
Right side.
For time, default alignment is,
Right.
Right side.
I will write time as here 0117 and click enter. So this time is also default alignment is right side.
Yes.
If it is a logical output like true or false, what is the default alignment?
Left.
Center.
Enter, sorry.
True is a center, like false center.
Center.
Even if you write in the small letters, false, I will write in the small letters. Still, you will get the same thing. Like it will take center value only. True also, I will write same in small letters. Okay, this true, false, or logical outputs, even though they are text, they will come to center. Okay, you need to remember that. And error, like formula error, like suppose I will write 1 divided by 0. It is a division by 0 error. This will also default alignment is center. So what are the 5 different data types in Excel?
Text, number, date, time, logical output, formula.
Yeah. If you have a suppose alphanumeric data like A1, 2, 3, 4, what is the default alignment for A1, 2, 3? It is alphanumeric data. Alphanumeric data is also text only. Okay, then it will default alignment is left. Okay. there are two types of numbers actually. Okay, what is a number? What is the definition of a number? Anybody, what is a number?
Use it to know the count.
Okay. See, number is anything which you can perform calculations, like you can perform any calculations on it. Okay, then it is called a number. Can you perform a calculation on the alphabets, like what is A plus B?
No, sir.
Is there any output when you perform a calculation on like B plus C? Is there any output? Okay, number. So the definition of number is anything on which you can perform a calculation is called a number. Okay, suppose in your company you will be having employee ID. Suppose, tell me anybody's employee ID.
2057
Yeah, 2057
020.
or 020.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Why you didn't tell me 20 lakhs 57,020? Why you are telling 2057 020? You can say it as 20 lakhs 57,020. Okay, suppose you have your employee ID. I will let me take one more employee ID. Suppose 890789T. Suppose this is one more employee ID. Can you perform addition like with this employee ID and this employee ID? Even though they are numbers, is there any meaning like if you perform an addition with this employee ID and this employee ID? Okay. Is there any meaning like if you perform an addition on the different employee IDs?
You'll be getting a bigger number or some other different number. If
You will
you're
be
adding
getting
the
a number, but what is the thing that you'll be getting? Like if you add, can you add different employee IDs like even though they are numbers? Generally, there is no meaning, like there is no meaning.
There is no meaning. Yes.
Yeah, even though they are numbers, these are called actually text formatted numbers. Okay.
Okay.
For Excel, there are two types of numbers. One is a normal number where you can perform calculations like addition. Other numbers are text formatted numbers where you cannot perform calculations. Okay, this employee ID comes in the text formatted number. Okay, if you take mobile number, like tell me anybody mobile number, any mobile number. Suppose I will take 9848022445. Okay. Can you perform any addition on the mobile numbers? Your mobile number and my mobile number, can you perform any addition? Is there any meaning like when I'm adding different persons' mobile numbers?
No,
No,
sir.
there is no meaning.
So this is also a text formatted number. Okay. This mobile number comes in the text formatted number. Like suppose bank balance, like suppose tell me anybody like any number bank balance, like current balance in your account roughly.
2500.
Okay, 2,500. Why not you didn't say 2500? You said 2,500. Why you didn't say it as 2500? Is bank balance like can you perform a calculations on this? Can you do any additions or subtractions on this bank balance?
No, sir.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Like what calculations you mean? Meaning?
Means you can you add like if you deposit 500 current,
Sir. We can add some calculations then.
currently your balance is 2,500. If I add 500 into your account,
Mm-hmm.
your balance like it will become 3,000. Na?
Yes, sir.
So you can perform calculations on this bank balance.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So this is a number. Suppose marks in exam, like out of 1,000, you got 870, suppose. What it is a number or a text formatted number?
It is a number.
Yeah, it is a
because
number.
it is a
Like,
score.
yeah, suppose maybe in some one subject, like by mistake, it was instead of 90, you might have got 85. You can add like, okay, actual marks is 90. So 85 plus 5 means 90. You can add, you can perform calculations on this marks. Okay. What is the percentage score? You can, like, out of 1000, you got 870. What is the percentage you got? 87%. Okay, 870 divided by 1000 into 100, no?
Yes, sir.
So you got 87%. You can perform calculations. So this is a number. Suppose you are any bike number, you can give me the last 4 digits.
2308.
Yeah.
2308.
Okay, 2308. Can you perform any additions or subtractions or anything on this calculations? Can you do on this, like your bike number and some others bike number? Your bike number
No,
by
sir.
your
Wait.
car number, is there any meaning?
No, sir. No.
Okay, well, then this is which comes under which type of number? Text formatted number or number?
Text formatted number.
Number.
Yeah, this is a text formatted number. So there are two types of numbers in Excel. One is a actual number where you can perform calculations. One is a text formatted number where you cannot perform a calculation. Okay. See, what is the today's date?
7th April.
I will just write the formula, today's formula. So why it is showing what is the date? As per this, what is the date?
4.
April 7th. Yes.
April 7th is 7/4/2025, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then why it is getting 4/7/2025?
It is default by default.
See your system setting, like it depends upon the system settings. Here the current
Okay.
in this laptop, what is the setting? It is in the form of MMDDYY. Like currently in this laptop, the format is DD, yeah, YY. Okay, this is the format. Your date is there. So Excel will take the system format. Okay, you need to enter as per the system format. If I write this in the DDMMYY, like suppose I will write this 7th April 2025, I will write. Okay. Do you think this is what is the date now? Even though I have written 7th April, by when you are writing, I have written 7th April 2025.
June
But
4th, 2025.
yeah, it is July 4th, 2025. Actual date is July 4th, 2025, because your system is in this format, MMDDYY format. So whenever you are typing in the Excel, you just need to see the settings, like whether your format is MMDDYY or DDMMYY. Excel will take as per that. Okay, in your, suppose here it is in the format MMDDYY, but in your file it is there in the DDMMYY. If I send this file to you, okay, there is no need to change. It will automatically change to your, like from MMDD, it will change to DDMM. Okay, in this cell, whatever value that is there, it will automatically change. Okay. So in this, as per this system settings, what is this date?
August 1st, 2020.
Yeah, it is 1st August 2020. It is not 8th January 2020 is in the which format? It is a DDMMYY format. Okay, when you are writing, if your system setting is in this format, then if it is in the DDMMYY format, then what is the date?
8th Jan 2020.
Yeah, 8th January 2020. So you need to be careful, like in your system, which type of format your date is there, like whether it is in the DDMMYY or MMDDYY. Okay, Excel will take, you need to type the date as per your system format, that you need to remember. That's why if I use a today formula also, if it is DDMM, what is the way you will get? If it is a DDMMYY format in your system, how the date will appear? Today's date. So 07/04/2025. But here what will you got? 04/07/2025. It is only because of the what is the format in your system. Like here in this system, it is in the MMDDYY. So here also, when you type the today formula, it is automatically taking to the as per the system settings. So you just need to be careful regarding that date. When you are typing in the date in Excel, just ensure like which format your system is there. Okay, in Indian format, it will be DDMMYY. Indian, Europe, and Australian formats, you have this DDMMYY. Here, this is in the US format, where MMDDYY is the US format. Is currently in this system, settings are in the US format.
So the same will come now for a control semicolon.
Yeah, control plus semicolon is the shortcut. Again, you can see what
Okay.
you are getting the same thing.
Okay, sir.
This is using control plus semicolon. Here I have used the today formula here. In both cases, the format will remain the same with respect to the system. Okay, this is MMDDYY.
Okay, sir.
Now let me discuss why you are getting this 0 here. Like suppose I will type this 10. Okay, here I will change it to general. So what is this 10? Is it a number?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will type 20 and then I will type 30. Okay, here these three are numbers. How you can say these three are numbers? What is the default alignment?
Right, sir.
Yeah, for number, what is the default alignment?
Right side.
Yeah. Suppose if you want to type these numbers as a text, what you need to do? If I want to type these numbers as a text, for text formatted numbers are actually text. Okay. You need to remember, I have told you numbers, there are two types of numbers. One is a normal number, one is a text formatted number. Okay. Text formatted number, what is the default alignment? It will be left. Okay. What I will do is I will select these three cells. I will go here and I will select this option called text. Okay. Now I will enter the numbers like 10 I will enter. What is the default alignment now for 10?
Left corner of the cell.
Yeah. For text, what is the default alignment? Left.
Left.
So now I will type 20 here and then 30 here. So you can see what is the difference between these numbers and these numbers. Okay, what was it here? These numbers default alignment. What is the default alignment?
Right.
What is the default alignment for these numbers?
Left.
Left. Now suppose I will perform sum here. Sum of actual numbers. What is the output?
60.
So this is 60. Here I will perform sum now on the text formatted numbers.
0.
So what is the output you are getting? 0.
0.
So actually here these are the text formatted numbers. If you see here, can you see the forced alignment here? Here these numbers actually are on the right hand side. You may think these are numbers only actually.
Yes, sir.
But actually if you see these are forcedly aligned. I will remove this. What is the default alignment now? Left.
Left.
Text format left
Here
side.
also it is forced alignment. I will remove this. Here 30 also forced alignment. I will remove this. So actually, what are these numbers? Actually, text formatted numbers. These are,
numbers.
that is the reason why you are getting 0 here. When I have performed a sum, that's why you got 0. Then you are asking, like, you may think like, why there is a left arrow, this green color arrow is there in the left. Okay. How to remove this? Here you have this exclamation mark. Here you just ignore error. Click on this ignore error. Okay. Then this will go. Okay. Now you can see these are the texts. Okay. This is the way actually these things are there. Like if you see here 10. Here, what is the alignment? Left.
Left.
Initially, I have put it as text. Now I will change the format to general here. Here you can see now the format is general here, 10, 20, 30. But these are all text formatted numbers. Here, these are the actual numbers. So that is the difference between the text formatted number and actual number. So any doubt in the data types? How many data types? What is the default alignment for a formula error?
Center.
What is the default alignment for a text? Yeah.
Left.
So what is the default alignment for date and time?
Right.
And what is the default alignment for number?
Right side.
So what is the difference between number and text formatted number?
There is no meaning in the to calculate something on text formatted numbers. And
Yeah, for a number, you can perform calculations. For a text formatted number, you cannot perform calculations. That is the difference.
okay, sir.
So like, can you give me one more example for a text formatted number? Like mobile number, is it a text formatted number?
Yes, sir.
So bank balance,
No, sir.
okay. Credit card number, is it a text formatted number or a number?
Text formatted number, sir.
Yeah. If it is a train number, is it a text formatted number or a number?
Text formatted number.
The price in the train ticket, is it a text formatted number or a number?
Number, sir.
Yeah, it's a number. Like you have a PAN card, like suppose PAN card, what, like, is it it comes under which category? Like whether it is a
Format.
alphanumeric or a text formatted number or a number.
Alphanumeric text.
Yeah, PAN card, it will have both numbers and alphabets. So it will be alphanumeric. Okay. Debit card number, it comes in which type of number?
Text.
Yeah, text formatted number. So okay, that is a difference between the number and the text formatted number. So today you just go through this shortcuts list, keyboard shortcuts list. Okay. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So any doubts in today's class?
No.
We'll start tomorrow with this number formatting section. And we'll start with this font groups, alignment group also tomorrow.
Okay.
Sir, I'm having a doubt, not to this class, not about this class, sir. But
Yeah, what is the doubt?
sir, suppose you are writing some text in the cell, sometimes it will exceed the cell, na?
Yeah.
So, for suppose if I want to write Monday and uh, after that I need to the bottom of the Monday I need to write the date. So how to write that, sir?
So you want to write Monday.
Monday.
Okay,
And I want to write the date to the bottom. Uh, mm,
okay, you can use wrap text.
okay, sir. Okay.
You just write Monday and then today's date I have written using the shortcut, or
Yeah, okay, sir. Okay.
after that you click on this wrap text.
Yeah, sir. Okay. The entire horizontal cells are going to have get some space due to that.
Yeah, the date will be printed below the Monday.
Yeah, okay, sir. Okay, fine.
Whatever the required spacing, Excel will take automatically.
Sir, only to that particular, now you are in G10, na? Only to that cell I need to have that. Not to the all horizontal cells like A, B. It's getting a space to every cell.
Yeah, but to show it to you, it has to give the space. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Otherwise, even though you can reduce the size, but it will not be visible to you also, na? Like I will write Monday,
Hmm.
and then I will write control plus semicolon. I will get the date. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But I will wrap the text.
Okay.
You are getting here. If I reduce the space, okay, that value is there now, but you are not able to see now. You have to see, if you click on this cell, you can see in the formula. Otherwise, what you have to do, you have to increase this.
So only one particular cell we cannot see that cell.
Yeah, adjust the row height.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Like one particular cell means other cells also will be getting affected, na?
That's what I'm asking. Is there any way to
So it will
only?
become no, it will not. That way you cannot see,
Okay, sir. Okay.
because it will become asymmetrical. Like here you have a one width. Here I will reduce the width.
Okay, sir. Okay. Forgot.
Entire thing in the entire other things will get affected. Entire sheet will get affected.
Yeah, okay, sir. Okay. Sir,
Even
what?
so we'll close today for today, and then we'll meet again tomorrow.
Sir, I have a doubt. Like we said, we'll discuss about my Excel.
Yeah,
Can I represent my screen so that we can do that settings?
see there should be some settings issue.
I recently bought a new
What is the
system.
Excel version? What is the Excel version that you are using?
I don't know how to see that actually.
You can click on the application.
Info. Okay, just a second. I can't see that info in there. I can't even see the info bar there.
What is the application like? What is your Excel?
MS
Here in
360, 365.
Office 365.
Yes.
Share the screen once.
21 model, I think so.
See, you can see the version here in go to file. Okay, in this account, you have this account now, like in the on the bottom. Click on this account. Where here you can see which version, whether you are using this. This one is in my laptop currently. It is 2021 Microsoft Office
By
2021. So what is your version?
for me also it shows 2021 only.
Okay,
Can I share?
yeah, share. You share.
See, sir. says 2021.
Okay, then it has to be there. Like normally when you add, like suppose you want to add anything to the quick access toolbar. Okay, suppose I want to add this pivot table. Just right click and then click on add. Okay,
If I want to right click, it is already grayed out.
here there is an option for hiding quick access toolbar. Okay,
Yeah.
can you see?
Yes, I saw. I unhided it. Again, I'm trying to add it, even though it is not showing. It is again grayed out.
Yep.
When I'm trying to add like select all, again it shows like this.
You just try it out today. Okay. Otherwise,
Okay.
you try it out today. If you're not able to get it, let me know tomorrow.
Okay. Am I using some different version of Excel?
See, for knowing the Excel version, I've already told you.
It shows like 21 plus 2021.
See, here in the file tab, here in the account, you can see what is your version of Excel that you are using, whether it is Office 365 or whether any other.
It is Office 365 only.
If it is Office 365, then it should be showing it as Office 365. Here in this case, it is 2021. Okay, it's not Office 365 here.
Okay. LTSC.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to get a new 21 MS 365. Why this is getting like this? Am I supposed to change my system?
Update.
I recently updated.
Just try it today and then let me know.
Okay, cool.
Tomorrow we'll start at the same time.
Okay.
12:30. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.